What's going on, guys? My name is Peter Joseph Kuhn from Boston, Massachusetts, and I will be your foreign host today.
Hi, Peter. Welcome to the show, and my name is Juan. 欢迎大家收听今天的早安英文。So, what are we going to talk about today?
So, we are going to be talking about health, including nutrition, diet, and exercise.
That's a great topic, and I'm sure everyone could learn a lot from today's podcast.
Absolutely.
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
So, Peter, where do we begin today?
Okay, so the first thing I would like to address is the word big healthcare. So in Chinese, it translates to something kind of funny, 大保健, right?
Yeah, sure. 大保健很多的老司机都知道这个词吧？
我也知道这个词。
那你也是老司机咯？
差不多吧，差不多。Well, in English, it's not the same as you can imagine. Big healthcare means the healthcare industry in America, which is really huge. And because of the laws in America, every American citizen is responsible for purchasing their own healthcare.
So, what would happen if you just do not purchase it?
So they could get a fine. So if they're too poor to afford healthcare, then the government will give them something called subsidized healthcare.
Subsidized.
Correct. Or healthcare they can afford. However, you know, if the government gives you healthcare, the coverage is probably not that great, meaning they don't get all the great benefits as someone with full coverage healthcare would have.
所以这个Big healthcare 实际上就有点像中国的医保，但是呢，在美国这个医保是由个人买的，然后在中国的话是公司买的嘛，对吧？所以如果你不买的话呢，你个人就会被 fined， 会被罚款。
Yes.
那如果你自己就是比较经济条件差一点的话，个人负担不了的话，政府就会给你叫做 subsidized healthcare。所以但是这个的它的 coverage 它的覆盖就没有那么高，对吧？
Correct. So, you know, like every year we have to do our taxes, and on the tax form we have to prove that we had healthcare for the entire year.
所以每年报税的时候都要把这个内容报进去，对吧？
Exactly. And honestly, the healthcare system in America is really not that good and could be so much better, like some European countries. So that's why it's really important to take care of our health.
Yeah. And the other day I heard a piece of news, and you know, a Chinese student had a heart surgery in Stanford, and she stayed in hospital for like only 5 days, and the number of bill was really shocking, like $1.7 million.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Dollars.
Yeah, dollars.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a million yuan, right? 10 million yuan, right?
Wow.
So it's really important to take care of your body.
Yes, absolutely. So a huge problem in Western countries, like especially America, is diabetes and obesity. So actually most diseases come from our lifestyles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. 因为我们平常说美国人的话，他们都是比较大号的人，对吧？因为他们可能会有一些健康上的问题，比如说像这种就是 diabetes， 然后 obesity 糖尿病和这个肥胖症，对吧
And what I mean by lifestyle is nutrition, sleep, activities. A lot of people have become very sedentary, which means that they're not active at all. Also, people are intaking much more than they actually need. So they're eating way more calories than they're burning, which results in fat gain.
所以我去美国的时候 I feel that a lot of the food that they take like in large size.
Yeah, way too much.
Yeah, way too much. 所以而且美国人很多人他们都会有这种叫做 sedentary lifestyle.
Yes.
所以他们 which means that they keep sitting for a whole day.
Yeah, I mean they sit in their offices, in the car, when they watch TV.
对，出门就开车，对吧？
Yeah, exactly. They're not moving around a lot.
是的，所以他们可能就会自然就长胖了。
Exactly. So also the introduction of grains and agriculture into the human diet has also affected us greatly. And that has resulted in something called metabolic derangement. So meaning our bodies can't really process the grains that we put into our bodies, such as rice and bread and noodles and potatoes.
所以这个就是还有一个影响我们健康的问题，就是还有谷物的和这个农作物的摄入。如果你吃了太多的这种大米啊、面包啊、土豆啊这一些的话，会导致一个东西叫做 metabolic derangement.
That is correct.
就是新陈代谢的紊乱，所以因为你的身体代谢不了嘛，你自然就长胖了，对吧？So do you have any solutions for us?
Absolutely. I'm going to introduce to you guys a few types of diets that you can use to lose weight or just stay healthy. So the first one is called the ketogenic diet.
Ketogenic.
Yeah, for short, it just is keto. So you could say the keto diet. So it's basically eating very low carbohydrates, more fat, and moderate protein. So what happens is our bodies adapt to using the fat as fuel instead of carbohydrates. So when we use fat as fuel, it keeps our insulin levels very stable and not spiking and dropping. So when we eat carbohydrates like grains like rice and noodles, bread, potatoes, it spikes our insulin level, causing us to get fat. So the focus of this diet is low carb intake.
所以现在网上就有非常多的刚刚就是 Peter 讲到的这种减肥的方法。所以第一个就 keto 的话，就是很流行的一个叫做生酮饮食。所以就是你会吃很少的这个 carbohydrates， 就是碳水化合物，对吧？然后吃比较多的 more fat， 然后 moderate protein。所以这种生酮饮食它的关键的话，就是让你的这个胰岛素水平的非常的稳定。所以对它的关键就是你要减少这个碳水化合物的摄入。
Correct.
所以 I heard that there are some harm that can be done to your body if you use this kind of diet.
I would say if you do keto for too long, then it could result in harm. But that would be like if you did keto for like 5 or 10 years.
So in the short term, it's okay.
Yes. I would say less than 5 years, it'd be fine.
I thought it was like going to lose hair or something.
No, that in very rare cases that would happen.
基本上是没什么太大问题的，对吧？
Correct. Actually, my book that I wrote, which you guys can purchase,
You wrote a book about diet?
Yep. So, my book uses keto and some of these other diets that I'm going to be talking about. So, another diet is called the paleo diet. So, the paleo diet comes from the word Paleolithic era. During this era of the world, humankind, they just incorporated eating natural things like the hunter-gatherer lifestyle. So what that means is that they only ate organic things or things like that moved or grew at one point, like meat and vegetables. So the focus here is all natural and organic, things that come from the earth you can eat.
所以第二种我们讲到的这个减肥的这种饮食的方法叫做原始人，对吧？所以它是paleo， 所以就是 Paleolithic 这个词变过来的，就是原始人的饮食方法。所以它的就是重点的话，就是少吃一些谷物，少吃盐，然后主要的话就是吃所有的这种 natural 非常纯天然的这种东西，对吧？所以不吃任何预先处理的 pre-processed food.
Correct.
对。
And then also, of course, if you stay natural, then you're also going to have low carbohydrates as well. It'll be similar to a keto diet because all processed food has carbs in it.
所以也是同样要减少碳水的摄入。
Another diet is called the primal diet. This is just similar to the paleo diet. It's just we are allowed to have dairy in this diet. So dairy includes milk and cheese and eggs. So the focus here is natural and to not spike our insulin levels. So like I said, because when we spike our insulin levels, it causes us to store fat in our cells.
所以另外一个就是这个 primal diet 和这个前面我们讲到的这个 paleo diet 是很相似的。但是在这个饮食的方法里面，我们是可以吃 dairy products。所以你可以吃，比如说cheese 或者是 milk。它的关键也是要控制你的胰岛素的水平，对吧？所以这个才是你长胖的关键。
Exactly. So another diet, or I should rather say lifestyle, is called veganism and vegetarianism. So they are not the same, although similar. Vegetarians can also be known as pescatarians. So they can eat fish and eggs, but they only eat vegetables. They don't eat other meat. However, vegans do not eat anything that comes from an animal, which includes fish, dairy, eggs, and even some hardcore vegans, they don't even eat honey. Because it comes from an animal.
所以最后一个的话，我们比较熟悉的这个概念的话，就是严格的素食主义者和素食主义者。所以 vegans 就是更严格的，然后还有一些 hardcore 硬核的一些。
Too hardcore.
Too hardcore 太硬核了，他们甚至连蜂蜜都不吃，对吧？因为他们也是觉得这个是来自动物的，对吧？所以 this lifestyles probably unhealthy, I guess.
I wouldn't say unhealthy, but if they balance their diets, like as long as they get the right macronutrients, which I'll talk to you about in a second, then they should be fine. It's just the problem with vegans and vegetarians is that they don't get enough protein. We get all of our protein through meat. Protein is one of the 3 macronutrients. Fat and carbohydrates are the other 2. So if you are a vegetarian or vegan, you must supplement with some protein shakes to get enough protein. Otherwise, if you don't have enough protein, your body will lose its muscle mass.
所以我们前面讲到的这个严格的素食主义者，他可能会有一个问题，就是他可能会因为我们平常讲的就是3大能量物质嘛，就是碳水化合物，还有脂肪，还有蛋白质嘛，这3个是缺一不可的。所以如果你是素食主义者的话，那你就要注意补充蛋白质了，不然你的肌肉可能会出现一些问题。
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
So those are the basics of health and nutrition and, some types of diets. And now you know about macronutrients and now you know what you should and shouldn't do to have a healthy lifestyle. So remember that sleep is also very important. So make sure you get enough of that to stay healthy.
所以好的睡眠 good sleep 也是非常重要的。所以饮食，然后睡眠加上运动，所以就可以让你远离这个大保健了，对吧？
Absolutely.
所以 thanks for sharing with us today, Peter. So see you guys next time on the Morning English podcast.
All right. See you, Juan. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.